Will Steele, chat box. I'm asking both of you at the same time. Is Jordan Davis generational? I would say the last handful of defensive tackles that we looked at in that way, Derek Brown, he was coming out of Auburn, Vita Vea coming out of Washington, Quinnen Williams coming out of Alabama. Then we got Jordan Davis from Georgia. Is he a generational talent, or do we just sipping some 2022 Kool-Aid right now?
Do we throw Jonathan Allen in there or no? Because I like Jonathan Allen better than I like Quinnen.
I mean, me too, but I don't think Jonathan Allen's generational. I just think he's fantastic.
No, I don't think he is. But here's what I'm getting at with Quinnen. He went 3 overall. I thought that was very high.
That's how
I liked him coming out. I just did not think he was, defensive tackle going that high, man. What was the last time I'm trying to think? Is it Washington, the Cat? Suh, Ndamukong Suh. That felt generational.
And Ndamukong Suh's college tape is probably some of the best defensive tackles.
Feel me? Suh felt generational coming out. Quinnen Williams didn't feel that way to me.
Sure.
Jordan Davis, though, back to Jordan Davis. That's a tough one because I think he has the generational traits. He has the athleticism, the ridiculous strength and things like that. I think what's probably setting him apart from being generational is that he doesn't have that pass rush you talked about, right? And the stamina to really go. We don't know yet. Maybe he gets that.
And that's what I like about this discussion, because you can still be a stud and not be generational.
Right.
You know what I mean? Jordan Davis still a damn gangster. But, is he that much? Has it been a whole generation since we've seen a player like him? I don't think that's the case. I think we've seen some players very similar to him. And there's nothing wrong with not having generational talent. We talk about Jonathan Allen, in which I don't think Jonathan Allen is a generational player, but if he was on your team, you would love to have him. But this what I think is weird about this, though, Will Steele.
That's when I smack the shit out you.
This the interesting about it, though, Will Steele, is I think Quinnen Williams' draft class, he was drafted 3rd overall because that's what the class dictated.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I think that's something that we got to deal with this class, right? Because and look, if you in them top picks, like I said, I'd much rather be at 24. But if you're in them top picks, you're going to have to look yourself in the mirror and not be jealous when you look at your guy that you get at 3rd overall, 4th overall, and not look at the class above that and be like, and just be ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? Let me look up Quinnen Williams's draft class or whatever, right? Because I do remember Quinnen being one of the better players in that draft. You know what I'm saying? But if he's the 3rd best player in that draft, you may not look at him as, oh, well, he deserves to go 3rd overall. What if he just happens? What if that draft was just so trash? What if that was 2019 draft? So what if that class was just motherfucking Will Steele? Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm just saying. This shit right here, generational.
Jordan Davis is the most athletic player ever, according to RES, and I trust RES. Look, Jordan Davis, his size and all that shit accounted to, but just relative to his size, he's the most athletic football player ever. He got a perfect 10. That shit look generational, don't it?
It do, man. It do. It's just like I said. I guess when you think generational coming out, is they do everything. And knock on Jordan Davis right now is can he affect the pass rush? I think he can. It's just in a different way. Listen, man, I'm just high on Jordan Davis, man. He's fantastic.
I love to have him on my squad. I took a look at the 2019 draft that Quinnen Williams went 3rd overall. Nick Bosa went 2 right before him. Kyler Murray went 1. Then there's Cleveland Farrell, Devin White, Daniel Jones, Josh Allen, TJ Hockenson, Ed Oliver, and Devin Bush to round out that top 10. Wasn't the best class looking at it like this, but Brian Burns was there at 16, Jeffrey Simmons there at 19. Running backs. Debo was there at 36. We're gonna talk about that in a soliloquy. Elton Jenkins at 44, AJ Brown 51. So there's talent everywhere. DK Metcalf 64. So there's talent everywhere. We just gotta. Well, hey, look, it don't matter how old Quinnen Williams getting, how big he is. He looked 12. Quinnen Williams just looked 12. Yeah. So that's something else that you have to think about with this class. Yeah, Quinnen Williams probably had to go 3rd overall in that draft because that's just what the draft gave you, So, hey, you just look at these guys and just, hey, man, hope for the best because I don't think he's going to make it. Not the way he was shivering and shaking on the pavement if anybody can quote that song, I'll give you a shout out.